Waterproofing. Schedule your free inspection today.
Enjoy Pops on the River July 3rd at Coolidge Park.
We're going to get you fit and moving this morning, and for a very good reason. This is Kelly Somerset, who is a big believer in fitness. Can't you see how good she looks this morning? She has Fit by Kelly up in Dunlap, Tennessee, and she has put together kind of your own creation, 2 events coming up in the month of July, right?
July and August.
July and August, all to benefit this beautiful spot called Harris Park there in the Sequatchie Valley. So you're encouraging us to get fit however we can, right? With a free event coming up on July 8th. That's the first start?
The kickoff, is July 8th, correct.
Okay, so what you're doing, here's what her email to me said: burpees and beer. Doesn't that get you? But it doesn't have to be burpees that you do necessarily. You can begin by walking or running or pushing the baby stroller, whatever it is. But talk to me about Harris Park and this beautiful spot that you love there.
Yeah, we moved to Dunlap a few years ago, and I'm wanting to get more involved in the community. And I learned about the Friends of the Parks of Sequatchie County, and so they are wanting to continue to expand, right? All the people that are moving to the area, they want more things for youth to do and people of all ages. And so this money that I raised for the Burpees and Beer event is going to be earmarked for phase 3 of Harris Park, which is to fund basketball and pickleball courts.
Okay, so you're doing it kind of in a 2-sectioned approach. On July 8th, and we'll show you all this information, but this part of it's totally free because you go and you meet you at the park, right? It's an evening event from what I remember. And what are you going to do that day?
So it's going to be the kickoff, right? So ideally, I just want people to get moving.
Okay.
And move more in the month of July. Okay. Because movement is very important, right? And so during the kickoff, I'm going to have a small skills clinic. Okay. Maybe some people are like, I don't even know what a burpee is, or I don't even know, right? Or
we knew and we tried to forget.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely what happens for a lot of people.
Childbirth.
I have a client, and she's like, and I'm like, remember, it's not burpers, it's burpees.
Oh, that's a good one.
So there's going to be a small skills clinic. I'm going to demonstrate how to do a burpee, how to do modifications for burpees, so that people of all levels can start out where they are. And then we're going to do a small workout, and then I'm going to talk about my Power of Smalls philosophy, and it's how, a lot of times why we fall off the wagon with exercise is we make it a big deal, and we think that it's all or nothing, and we've got to do all of these things, and we've got to get to the gym for an hour, so many days a week. And so my philosophy, the Power of Smalls, is how it's the small things that we do consistently that add up to the big, beautiful results.
Consistency is a big word, is it not?
Yes, huge.
So I think we're all guilty of that. It's like when you sit down to do if you have to clean your house and you haven't kept up with it, the overwhelmingness of doing it all just makes you stop.
Yes.
I think for a lot of us, I think you have to have an hour in your day to work out. We don't have that, but you might have 4 15-minute pushes.
Yes, or even 1 15-minute push or 1 5-minute push. Because if you think about it, when you overwhelm your brain, oh my gosh, I've got to do all of these things, right? I've got to get all this workout activity in the week. Then guess what? Typically, you don't do anything. You distract yourself. You sit on the couch and you watch TV, watch 3+U and eat. But when you keep it small, even 5 minutes, think about it. 5 minutes times 5 days a week, that's 25 minutes versus 0 minutes. That's huge.
So earlier I had said something about you may want to, try to do the burpees, but you also might want to just push the baby stroller more. Your encouragement is just get moving and then let it take you where it will. Yeah. Is that kind of right?
Absolutely.
Part of, though, fitness isn't always just aerobic. There's also the strength training component of it. That benefits your whole health, doesn't it?
Sure, absolutely. Right? Yeah. And a burpee is, by the way, an amazing full body workout.
So you read my mind.
Also includes cardio.
Okay, because you read my mind, because they're not easy, and we're not going to put you to the test and make you do one for us right now, and I'm sure not going to do one. But the goal is that by that date in August, which is the ticketed event, which is the money raiser part of it, you hope that people have accomplished the ability to do 50 burpees?
Well,
maybe,
right? Because if you say, okay, I commit to doing 100 burpees or even 50 burpees for the month of July, right?
Oh, not at one time.
Not at one time, for the month of July.
Okay.
But the event is different. Okay, but let's start there. So you come to my kickoff event. I demonstrate a burpee. You're like, yeah, I want to try that. I want to commit. And so you say, okay, I'm going to commit to 50 burpees for the month of July. And Kelly showed me how to do modifications. I could do burpee. I could do the push-up on my knees, whatever. You get sponsors from your friends, your family, your employer. Hey, you want to front me $1 a burpee? Okay, and then all of that money is going to go to Friends of the Park.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Got it.
And so then when you show up on the event on the 3rd, yes, hopefully you're going to be able to do some burpees.
Okay.
But also, if you don't want to do any burpees and you're like, no, there is no burpees in my future ever, I don't ever want to do one, you can still use this as an opportunity to move more, pushing the stroller, getting more walking miles in, and still get the sponsorship dollars.
And then when it's come full circle and the monies are there and the pickleball and basketball courts are in place, now you can keep on doing that right there at the beautiful Harris Park.
That's right.
So here's your information. That benefit kickoff, the free one, is July 8th, begins at 6 at Harris Park.
That's right.
You're going to have Kelly talking to you about how to get involved, how to get your sponsorships, a bit of a fitness run through, and her talk about smalls.
Right.
And then on August 3rd,
Yes.
in the morning, that's a Saturday.
Yes.
That's when you're going to go to Harris Park, show off your stuff.
That's right.
And have a great time and have beer to follow.
Beer, that's right. There's nothing better than a cold beer after a burpee workout.
Great talking to you.
Thank you.
Summer is officially back, and so are our fan favorite Jack's Chili Cheese Dogs, 2 all-beef hot